You shouldn't use idioms.
Crazy
They're not as
person.
smart as you.
I was also thinking about space farts, like farting in space.
Yes! I can sink my teeth into this.
In space, no one can hear you fart, but they'll be able
I
to
already said
smell it
that.
forever.
There would be a what?
They'll be able to smell it forever.
Exactly.
One floating methane cloud.
Well, I was thinking about how much more, how much safer it is for you to fart here on Earth. You know, here on Earth, you could take a few steps downwind to somebody and then let one loose, and everyone's like, oh.
But in space, it's kind of like peeing in a pool. Like you find that
Yeah.
warm spot and it's still there.
And
And you could go out of the warm spot, but then you go back in the warm spot. Oh, it still smells horrible. Like,
Also, if you're on the International Space Station or the shuttle,
yeah, I was thinking about the ISS.
There's only so much space in there because it's not like the gas can escape. So therefore, you're increasing the pressure inside of your ship or the station at this point. You have too many Mexican meals on this thing. You might blow the fucker.
Do you think they send them Mexican meals? Get out of town. They're not sending them Indian food to eat up there.
no, it's all high fiber fucking
Yeah.
protein packs.
No.
High fiber. That's a good idea.
I mean, low fiber. Well, I don't know.
High
I don't know.
protein.
High protein.
Protein.
Yeah, because a lot of protein's also good. A lot of protein.
Big
Your
hearty
point takes
poops.
a punch.
Big old hardy poops in space.
Yeah, that's exactly what the cleanup team up there needs.
Because I imagine, like on the ISS, that everyone is like getting furious because when anyone farts on the ISS, because they know, because it would linger around for a very, very long time on the International Space Station until they change the filters of the scrubbers or whatever they do to clean the atmosphere. And so I was thinking whoever has to change that, somebody on the ISS has to change that. They could pull it out, and like people from different countries and different diets wouldn't necessarily be able to smell their own farts,
And everyone likes their own brand. So.
And everyone likes their own farts. So I mean, and there'll be arguments that people will sniff this. Dimitri smells this. They say it smells like cabbage and snow. They're blaming it on
Turnips.
us.
They think it smells like turnips.
And then the Russians smell it, and they're like, no. This smells like cheeseburgers and greed.
But that's the Americans.
So they're blaming the Americans.
And the Americans smell it, and they're like, smells like fried pussycat. Blaming it on the Chinese.
And the Muslim smells it. It says it's kosher, and the woman from Israel gets indignant. So it's obvious that it must be me.
Oh, God.
And well, I only mentioned that because the thought of a multinational team of highly trained scientists
Arguing about who
military,
farted?
yeah, passing around a dirty air filter, trying to figure out who is most to blame for the rancid smell on the International Space Station.
Number one, if they are passing around said air filter trying to sniff the fart and decide which group of scientists is most responsible for the dirtiness of said filter, I question their intelligence. Thus, why are they in the space station in the first fucking place?
I guess the problem with this thought process is I'm really just putting me in the space station.
Fair enough.
I'm farting all the time. The scientists are getting mad at me.
and
You know what it takes to clean this air?
And apparently, I'm the king of the callbacks. You can imagine if you fart in your sleep, like the ex-girlfriend that you had that woke you up and said, "Don't do that." They'd be a lot more vehemently angry if you did it in your sleep. What the fuck are you doing?
Seriously, imagine what that place smells like. It's been up there a while.
Oh.
I wonder if that's like the first thing, if you've never been to the ISS before, and the first time you get there, and then, oh my God. And then you'll get used to it.
Get used to it. It smells like a garbage scow.
smells like Nightcrawler teleported in here.
It smells like the underside of Patrick Starr's armpits.
Smells like I can't think of any more. Hey, fun fact. You know why astronauts tie themselves up or tie themselves down when they sleep?
So they don't float away?
Yeah, because if you fart in your sleep in 0G, you could possibly propel you into a button.
Or a bulkhead?
Or a bulkhead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you could, if you're lucky, you could fart and then you just like spin. You know?
I feel like if I was on the space station, if for some reason they were dumb enough to say, all right, we're sending a hill hippie up into the ISS. I say, you guys asked for this. I'd be in the hallway, just standing at the end of the hallway. What are you doing? Waiting for what? Just. And I start moving down the hallway,
having little races.
Yes. And going down the stretch, it's madman ahead by a nose.
Trying to squeeze it out and gain some acceleration.
Yes.
And the Russian guys with the cheeseburgers green, cheeseburgers green.
Yeah.
Cheering them on.
Yep. Or if you wanted to try to spin, just be hovering there, and all of a sudden I see Madman go into the fetal position. What is he doing? Oh, just wait. And then you start spinning in the fetal position like a ball. I come up behind you and push you. Hadouken!
The things we would do on the International Space Station.
This is why they would never send us.
Yeah, that's why they won't send us.